Hey guys, we're in another draft of Magic and we're playing Final Fantasy again. Pack one, pick one. We've got Squall, Seed Mercenary, 2 and a white and a black. Gives himself or another creature that attacks alone double strike until end of turn, and when he deals combat damage to a player, retrieves a permanent card with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard. It is black-white, so picking a gold card first isn't ideal, but he is splashable and he's very strong. Fatal Push, Battle at the Big Bridge. This is destroy target creature if it has mana value 2 or less, or if you've lost something this turn. Opponent left the battlefield. You can destroy something with mana 4 or more. Sleep Magic taps an opponent's creature and then untaps it if it takes damage. Rufus Shinra's okay. Zodriak is strong, but 5 black mana is a lot. I think I'm pretty happy with Squall here. I think he's quite good. The Fatal Push was also good. I think if you were going closer to like mono black, Zodriak's also great. Okay, Stiltskin is very niche. Ambrosia's nice, can pull Squall back if he gets targeted. Zaz's Chocobo is one of the better green cards, probably one of the best green uncommons. It gets a +1/+1 on a landfall trigger. Suplex is very nice. Vane's Treachery, -2/-2, or if you sack a creature or artifact, it gives you -6/-6. So I'm probably black-white. I'm pretty happy to go that direction. I think removal's just more solid than any of these black-white cards. I could see a world in which Ambrosia is a pretty solid pick. Shinra's is good for putting stuff in the yard that Squall can bring back. Okay, most of this is trash. Obviously, 2 premium black removal spells. This one's a bit less premium because you don't target, it's just your opponent picks a creature. This one's massive because every turn you kill a creature, on your turn, you get an artifact token, and then when you get 3 of them, 3 treasure tokens, sorry, it converts into this 5/6 that has an indestructible trigger. Thunder Magic's also quite good. I mean, I think it's an easy side quest. Cornered by Black Mages is probably the second best pick, or Thunder Magic if we were in red. And then obviously Magitech Infantry is okay. Okay, 2 grey black cards. There is a world in which I'm black splashing white, but white Aurasight's just good enough that I can pick up. Like, I could go black-green, splash the white, which isn't horrible. Black Mage's Rod pings your opponent every time you cast a non-creature spell. This is an equipment that costs life to re-equip. It's +3/+0. Hectize is just discard a card for your opponent when this creature enters. White Aurasight is premium removal. It's in my colors. It ramps. I mean, it's hard to say no to, but I would be happy with either of these also. Okay, this pack's kind of low quality. I think I could just take the rat. Rat gives us a treasure token, which synergizes nicely with the side quest. Squall can bring back the rat because he brings back free value or less creatures. This guy can come back, but he's kind of... You need a lot of spells to make him strong, and he enters the battlefield tapped, so he's not very good. Airship's okay. Can't bring him back though with Squall because he's technically just an artifact in the graveyard. And then the Coil is okay too. Phantom Train's super premium. You do want to build around him because you need to sack artifacts and creatures. Yeah. Nothing else in the pack really. Just this 2-drop. We've got a 2-drop already, so we're not lagging too far behind. So the Phantom Train is going to want us to generate as many tokens and artifacts and creatures we can to sack for it. Magitech armor is quite nice. It creates 2. So's the trader. He also creates a token. The land also. This green land's amazing, but we're not in green. Again, we've got so much black and so little white. We could go like green and splash. I think I'm happy with the Magitechs. Or would I prefer the trader? I think the armor's better than the trader. But I do have a lot of 4-drops and I do want to avoid that. Slash of Light is great removal if you can get enough equipment. It deals 1 damage per creature and equipment you have on the board. The Ahriman's okay, but not amazing. And it wants you to sack stuff, which is a little anti-synergy because the train will want to do most of the sacking. The tap land's also nice. I think Slash of Light can be good. You do need to find the cards to make it good. Ooh. Rufus creates a creature when he attacks, a 2/2 legendary dog. The fight on though, when you have a Squall, it's like nice to bring him back. I think Rufus is nice. I might be able to find a fight on later down the pack. I want to, it's weird, Slash of Light wants equipment, right? Which these are job selects, so they come down as creatures, but Squall specifically wants creatures. So the Monk's Fist is nice for the Slash of Light, but then Shimmer's is just good in general for Squall. And he's milling, so more things for Squall to bring back. I think I take the land here just in case I want to splash green. Magic Pot's playable-ish, but mostly filler. Argument for the trade over the armor is it helps the side quest. The armor is giving you a 1/1 and a 4/4 versus just a 3/4. So maybe the traders... I mean, the trader can also surveil if you attack with it. You're Not Alone is a okay combat trait, +2/+2 if you have 3 or less creatures on the board, and if you have more than 3 creatures on the board, it gets +4/+4. Playable. Chocobo Racetracks, maybe playable if you're in green, maybe. Maybe, baby. I'm lacking 2-drop creatures, but we're only on pack 2, so that's not a huge problem. Ooh. Zac is good. Lionheart's okay. The Gallicat's maybe okay in this. This is the best green card, right? This might be the singular best green card. We've got a green tap land. Summon Veteran's not too bad. Zac, Zac would be nice to have, but I think Zaz is like a mega splashable. And we have 1 land already. I think it'd be crazy not to pick him up. He's game winning. If he attacks and he's not answered, you've just won the game. I like Airship Crash decently. There's enough artifact and enchantments in the game that I'm happy to run it. Fat Chocobo's okay. I want my first fight on. I have like 1, 2, just 2 targets, but these are like premium that I want to be able to bring back worst case scenario. Okay. I've ran this before thinking, oh, I'm slashing green, I can run this. But you actually need a blue source to transform it. It's really good in blue-green. Dwarven Castle God does a lot for us. It comes down as a 2/1. When it dies, it becomes a 1/1 hero token. It's good for the Phantom Train. It's good for Vane's Treachery. Things to sack, stuff too. Decent for Slash of Light. It's creating us a lot of creatures on the board. World map's also nice. It allows us to more easily splash Zaz. I'm low on 2-drops. I'm probably going to see other lands and maps and stuff, so I'll go on the 2-drop for now. Zaz's Chocobo is great. but not a good splash card. Why black Tapland maybe? I like Galacat, but you need enough artifacts to make it for it to make sense. We have the armor, we have the train, we have the aura sight, and we have the tokens that generate from the rat. Is that enough to go Galacat? Galacat's pretty good. We need free drop. I think it might be like the Tapland too. I think it's the cat. Oof. Another similar one. Aerith gives us a wide board if we want it, or it can stun our opponent's stuff. Another Rufus, or this is basically just a tap land. Comes down tapped, can be any color you like. Or you pick the color and then it's that color for the rest of the game. Okay. I'm probably not into Shambling Sheaf. CF? You're not alone. I'm probably not needing to. I'll take a Monk's Fist just in case. Green, yeah, perfect. That's what we want. Rinoa is splashable. She's pretty good. In a wide board, she's good. She creates 2. I think it's not horrible to go Rinoa here. Because it's just another... I was tempted by the land, but now Rinoa. Which, if I pick up another one, I'm going to want quite a bit of green splashing. World map's great. This is trash. Well, playable, but honestly, it'd probably get cut. World map, so we have about 3 sources of green, if we need to. Zac Fair wheeled, which is crazy. So white must be quite open. There's also the Galacat, which is... It's tough. We don't really have the artifacts to justify it, in my opinion. Okay. We're at the end of pack 2, and I feel like we've pretty much got a deck. There's stuff I would cut, but honestly, not a lot. I'm pretty happy across the board. This also can trigger Phantom Train if you don't need the land. White blue tap land just in case, or a ramen because we need artifacts. I'll take the tap land, but I hope I'm not splashing another color. Also, Rinoa's cuttable if I get enough quality. I think I have enough to cast Zaz for sure. We've got what, 2.5 sources? Okay, tap land in my colors just helps smooth my mana a little bit. I don't know. Aerith came back. It's a good card. So 4-drop heavy. I'm really looking for 2 drops and 3 drops now. Maybe one last big thing I could maybe fit in. I mean, Rinoa wants a wide board. Squall wants little things. Phantom Train wants to sack stuff. Oh my god. I would love the Rod and the Castle Guard. But a second side quest is premium. I think it has to be a side quest. And I just have to focus up on 2 drops after the fact. Oh my god. Overkill. Maybe the best removal spell in the whole set? Maybe? Or singular targeted removal spell. The Rat's good. I think I like Rat over Fist. Then again, Fist gives me 2 train sacks anyway. Or 2 targets for the train. I think Overkill is easily the pick though. Another world map. And then just the 2 drops really. Snow is here. He likes a really wide board. I'm not sure we have that. Arguably Rinoa is just good on a small board. Say if you play one thing and then you play Rinoa, when she swings, she's giving +1/+1 for each creature you control. She spawns the dog. So she's giving +3/+3 even if you only have one thing on the board. With an Aerith, you could have like 4 or 5 things on the board though. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lands essentially. So we're looking for 2 more cards anyway. Probably just 2 drops. Because we only have 3. I'd probably want 5-ish. Yes, Tola's really cool. Really fun to play. She flickers creatures on and off the board at the end of your turn. Nothing in white. There's a white-green land, which is playable. Or good in my deck even. I think I want the rat though. Another 2-drop gives me treasure tokens that could cast these if I need to. Kind of does everything I'm looking for. Ooh, okay, so Magitech Armor number 2. I think that's too much. I think my 4 drops are pretty much sorted. Thunder Magic's nice if I was red. Earth Crystal. Nah. +1. I mean, it's Zaz and Earth Crystal are insane together, but it's 2 green. It would just be asking too much, I think. And Zaz wins you the game anyway. You don't need the crystal. Arguably, yeah, it's just too much. Vincent's or the... I could see a world where I Vincent's, like, attack. Yeah, no. Vincent could be very good, actually. Capital City can tap for any color, but you have to pay 1 extra for that color. There's another Aerith. There's some Shantatos and Garlands, which are very nice in their respective colors. The Balam Seed Garden. Potentially the guy to my left's getting a pretty nice blue-green deck if he's been picking that up. I think I just want the land. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty much at my playables. I probably would replace the Monk Fist if I could. Is Hectize better? Because you do have 1 less thing to sack, but you're removing a card from your opponent's hand. Zidane's splashable, but I don't want to splash anything more. This is strong if you have a lot of Chocobos, because it pings something for your Chocobo power. I think Hectize is maybe better than the Monk's Fist here. Second fight on's too much. I'm probably not even into the second world map at this point. It's too much, right? I'll take it just in case I want it, but I don't want it. Okay. Carpet Flowers is trash. Tifa's cool, but not in my cutting. I wouldn't splash this. It's a 2-cost, so it's harder to splash. She's also not that strong, really. I'll take her because she's a rare, though. I just want the gems. Yeah. Okay. Second Castle Guard. Blitzball's not horrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 legendaries. And it helps me ramp. Then again, do I need to ramp? Nothing in my colors that I care about. Nothing that I care about, full stop. Yeah, same. Yeah, this is just the dregs of the last pack. Garland Wield, crazy. Zidane Wield, crazy. Who am I drafting with? Okay, hopefully it's just 1 cut I have to make. Ooh. Nightmare. It wants me to cut 3 things. I'm at 17 lands. I can drop a land because I'm running a war map, which is essentially a land. And I'm capped at 5, so I don't have a lot of big boys to drop. Monk's Fist is probably the first thing coming to mind to drop. It's nice for Slash of Light. It's nice for the Galacat. Ooh, I do have the... I have what? 2, 3 free drops, which is low. A lot of 4 drops. A 1 drop, a You're Not Alone. Maybe it is the one of these Castle Guards. Yes, it does give me 2 bodies, which is nice for my deck. The Train wants bodies. Aerith, well, creates bodies. Rinoa wants bodies. Train wants bodies. Vayne wants bodies, I guess. I like the Vincent. I think I'm going to keep it because it allows me to attack with both of these quite happily, and Rinoa actually. Am I just down a guard? I think one weapon's pretty premium. It gives the Slash of Light an opportunity to be, you know, the equipment creature dies, the equipment goes down, and then I play a creature, my Slash of Light is still going to be 2 damage. So it's what? Dwarf, Hectize, Double Rat, Fist. Okay. I think I need to cut a 4-drop. Would it be Aerith? It's a world where Rinoa's worse and Vayne is slightly worse. Do I care? Aerith is a nice card, don't get me wrong. I don't think I can justify it. I have so many 4-drops. Could be the Dwarf over the Hectize also, but probably not. Could be Aerith over Vincent, maybe. But I like Vincent so much with these guys. And Rufus likes to attack, Rinoa likes to attack. Okay, I'm dropping Aerith. Mana-wise, we're what? Mostly black, but we start on white. And I have 2 tapped blacks, so I probably do go for the extra white. 1 forest? Do I need 1 forest? Green source, green source, green source, green source. 4 green sources between the 2. I have 2 rats, 2 side quests to make treasure tokens. Part of me is like, fuck the forest, right? Like, just go 1 more black. I know Crossroads, Capital City is not the most efficient source of green. But World Map has to pull a forest, doesn't it? More often than not. Okay. Not ideal. How many white sources? 7 plus 3 specular ones, and then how many black? 7 plus 3 specular ones, and then some rats. Workable. I like it. I think the deck's solid. Removal, if we just quickly glance at it, it's this, Veins, Slash, a little light. Things like You're Not Alone kind of can act as removal, so can Vincent's. Like 5 solid removal, 2 combat tricks. What we're probably lacking the most is card advantage cards. We've got Fight On, and that's pretty much it. I do think the side quests kind of act as card advantage because they're removal that become a creature eventually. Yeah. Maybe a second Fight On these days isn't too bad. I often find myself... I never found a Resentful Revelation. That's probably the big one. Okay. I think this deck has what? 1 bomb, 2 bombs maybe in the Phantom Train? 2 side quests that are kind of bomby. I think this deck can go 7. I think it's solid actually. 2 blacks. And a Monk's Fist and a Vincent and a Phantom Train. And a Squall. Okay. Hopefully I draw 1 land and then I'm kind of sorted. Okay, that's nice. Fist out first. Draw a map next turn, or land, sorry. Hectize coming down later isn't a big problem because I'm playing it now anyway, aren't I? I was going to say they have less cards to choose from. Let me swing first. Okay, so it's Hectize and then the world map. I'm probably pulling out a white mana, not a green. Okay, he sacked the Garland, which is arguably quite nice for him. So pretty low value on the Hectize. Could Vincent limit break it on that? Oof, Jesus. Double swing, and then how much is it to Vincent for free? Could swing the Heck Ties, and then if he doesn't want that, I just overkill it. Okay. Okay. I'm doing it here because I want it to resolve. He doesn't have much blue mana, so... I mean, he has only red mana, so... Chances is he didn't have a way of counter-magicking or giving it more health. This can be very annoying. Do I want to keep Vincent's up? In case I'm scared of a spell? Not really. I'd rather Vincent, you know, something a little bit more relevant. Let's get the planes down. Can't attack, but that's fine. He can now do a spell twice, maybe like a fire magic or something. Okay, that's scary. Okay. That's very scary. And then he gets to do a triple spell next. I think I'm just going to do Squall and double strike with the rat, maybe, or the fist. Probably the fist. Okay. Man, this is kind of nasty. Didn't really have a way to answer it. He might... Okay. If he kills everything, I can train and I still have this and this to push the train through. And I can even make it quite big later on. Okay, he didn't have a spell that he wanted to... Oh, he could have like 3 Veins Treacheries. Yeah, right, because he can triple cast it. Yeah, so he's gonna sack that, do that. It's brutal. He will need an answer for the train eventually. So we do have a lot of tokens. Man, I very rarely see this resolve the way it did. We'll just get the train out first. Yeah, I swing first, right? And then the train. And then I'll want Rufus up the next... Okay. It's pretty low. There's a world in which, if the train survives... Like, if he has a suplex and it just gets suplexed, I'm screwed. But otherwise, it's in a pretty good spot. I can get it to plus... Okay, that's annoying. So I could get it base power 5 for 3 mana. Or for 5 mana, base power 7. Oh, if he taps all the way down, I think I can win. Ooh, annoying. Okay. Rufus. And then slash the Albed, I think is the answer. If he has card removal on me... Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. If he has card removal on any of these, the slash won't kill the Albed. Which is annoying. He's got a Veins Treachery? No, he's drawing cards. Okay. He's looking for a Veins Treachery, I guess. Now he has an overkill mana or suplex. I could have gone for the Black Waltz, which is safer, because I could lose a creature and still kill it. Okay, he's Trying to get the most out of it, heal up as much as he can. Okay, that's pretty good. He has pinged me a lot, which is very annoying. Next to combat, I can swing my rat again. I can just make something as 7-2. So if he taps all his mana down, I could be in a pretty strong spot. Yeah, rat goes through, 7-2, Rufus can go through. Perfect play would be if he just played the Garland, I guess, right? Okay, that's just annoying. But he might spend most of his mana. Okay, does 2 damage, that's fine. I'm gonna sack the rat. I don't think I can respond to the sack, can I? So I sack a creature, submit. It goes on the stack, yeah, so I can't respond to it. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, resolve. Pass to attackers. Think of one. Okay. Because I can Vincent up to 7-2. So he would just need to do 1 damage to push through. 7-2 base on Rufus. Oh, yeah, okay. If I make this a 7-2, it would be 9 damage and it comes back. Okay, next to combat. Next to blockers. Okay. So if I make this do 9, it's only going to push through 6. Is pushing... I could make this kill that. If I do a small Vincent, I can then play my rat also, which might be better. Small Vincent, and I would just do 7, so I'd push through 3. No, 4. 9, yeah. I can sack this, because it's going to die anyway. Resolve. So I would go up to, what, 7 plus 3 is 10. And then minus 3 is 7. So if I sack this... Right. And then I just do the full whammy. I think that's lethal. Is my maths good enough? Yeah. It took me way too long to realize I could sack the other 2. Oh, he's probably pissed. He probably thought I was trolling him. But I was just bad. I've not actually played the train that often. Even though it's very strong and I recognize that it's very strong. I've just not gotten... It's always wheeled really late when I've not had a lot of stuff to sack. Or the inverse. I've gotten it early and I'm like scared I won't find the stuff to sack for it. But I guess finding it early is the best time to pick it up. And I think it is quite a black-white card. The other decks that don't have a lot of sack targets can be pretty rough. Like Rufus there won me the game. Had I not attacked with Rufus and gained a 2-2 that I could sack. Then again, he was in a pretty tough spot for the next round because I was able to do... I could have done small Vincent, the rat, and then, you know, sacked the rat and then attacked again, and he would have had to have a lot of toughness to stay alive. This is fine. A lot of 2-drops. I would probably drop this and then the swamp. And then I have a choice between everything if I want to play anything. Okay, not bad. I think early dwarf is best. Yeah. Hectides goes up in value, like, if they play out all their lands and then you start taking value. Versus giving them a choice between, like, oh, they've got a lot of lands or they've got a lot of options. Annoying, can't really block that. And it's going to sort for him, card smooth. Because it allows him to discard stuff. Annoying. I mean, it's a 2-drop that you want to drop on 2 and not late game. Vincent? I'd probably rather Vincent than Hectides. Get Hectides down there. And then plan around that. Yeah. Arguably though, Vincenting the God is good too. Hectides is much better though. Or what, an extra 1/1 or like discarding an opponent's card. Then again, he's probably just going to swing with that and I'm not going to get many opportunities to attack into it. Though arguably it might be a better blocker for him. Aye, that's a horrible combo. Oh no, he's gonna be able to swing me for 8. Aye. And blocks. Oh, that is brutal. And I got the answer, so that's kind of nice. He's tapped out, so I'll just do a flat veins. Now, if I swing with the Hectides, I can limit break if he lets me, which is a card. Okay, he doesn't want it. I think I'd block the Monk Fist on that. Re-equipping this costs 3 HP, so it's kind of tough for him. Probably should have swung with the guard. It's a good opportunity to chip in a bit of damage. He probably might, even if he takes it, I have the option. Fire magic is bad for me here. Phoenix down is a little awkward, but not. He's going to bring Giot back. On his turn, okay. Do I just do this? He's going to be able to chip me in more for 8 more. How much damage could I get into him? I could just... Because how much HP? I need like a lot of HP. Because I need 4 and then I need 1. Oh, I guess that's not too bad actually. This would do it. I think I'm going to hold back my Castle Guard just in case. I can also jump Giot. It's not a problem to jump him. He could Phoenix down the Queen Brienne. Though I feel a double strike 4/1 is scarier. Okay. Predictable. Arguably, maybe I should have kept Hectiles behind. If he has removal for the Magitect, it becomes hard to block. But it's not the end of the world anyway. Okay, annoying he can do it for free, the equipment. But he has no mana, so I can block for sure. He can kill both things, which is annoying, but okay. So, okay. Oh, I thought he was putting it on the vendor for a second. Okay. If he attacks, it's like whatever. He's not really, yeah. He's not got a good attack. How much is it to do the 7-2? It's not horrible. If I attack with everything, it first strikes it, doesn't it? Could do a 3-2. Means he only kills one thing. Can't really swing him other than the Hectiles trick, but I'm not sure that's worth it. Ah, the pain. Okay, pass turn. Yeah, I lost some really good cards. That would have helped a lot here. Okay. Regalia has to die, right? Too much mana for him. Okay, I actually have a funny play here. I can do the Hectiles in this block. Okay, what's he gonna do? Best to attackers. And he loses a card this way. Okay, resolve. Pass to blockers. Okay. The other one is the Magitech and I get another 1/1 token. Or I could have done Shimras and got a bit more health. Yeah, so he loses a card. Probably has land in hand though, right? What's he gonna sack? Anything good? Anything good? Ooh. He's thinking, so it's not just a trash card. Okay, the Judge. Interesting. Ay, ay, ay. It's a bad card. Where does Monk's Fist best belong? I don't think it makes a huge difference either way. Gonna put on Hectiles. I actually don't know if I feel like any of these are more correct than the others. It's got 2 spells in hand. I've got nothing in hand. It's got a brutal combo on the board, which is hurting me. That's brutal. Who's he killing? Probably the Hectiles, right? Argument, maybe I should have put on the Castle Guard because it's better when the Castle Guard dies. Don't think it makes a difference though. Ah, the Lionheart equipped on the Guillot's a nightmare for me. So what's he gonna do? It's still a bad swing. Just about. Yeah, he can't make it work. Ah. Okay. If I triple swang, it's not quite... Well, if he blocks the Shinras... If I triple swang and he blocked the Shinra or the Magitect, I'm fine. And then do I have lethal? It's 6 plus 4 plus 2. I have lethal if he doesn't block. So he has to block. If he blocks the Castle Guard, I'm in an awkward spot. He also has lethal on me, pretty much. But I'm in a position where I'm like, I'm worried if the game goes on much longer, I'm just doomed. Then again, I could safely block, yeah. It's tough. If I swung and he didn't block me, I'm fine. Killing the Gyot's like, it's a nightmare. What's he gonna sack? Nothing? Yeah, maybe I should have swung. Gives him less sack options. If I got my Phantom Train, I think I just win. Maybe? But you're not alone, but maybe. Okay, weird. Oh man, the Gyot's such a problem. That's also such a problem. Swinging now probably is just worse. I tap this, I double swing. You can block either one. You can also put the thing on the train if he sacks something. He also has lethal, right? But I would kill something, and then it was 4, so that's 7 plus 4. I don't have it. I can't swing him. If he swings me, can I block it? This can become an 8-8. I can block an 8-8. Nicely, actually. Ah, man. Why did Shimra have to sack everything worth anything? Nightmare. Doomed, it's ruined. GG's. Okay. There's... The problem is he can sack as much as he needs to for the train to survive. What could I put into this? So he could go all the way to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could go to 11. I could also go to 11. But the Lionheart gives +1. I can just get to 11. That's the problem. 7 plus 4 is 11. And he can get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can also just get to 11 because he would have to sack the Lionheart. Okay, pass to attackers. I mean, this. I think the game's over if I do this anyway. Well, he has to sack every. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Which one is it better to do it on? Probably the Shimras. because I want that to survive more than the Magitech. He might have his own You're Not Alone. Actually, past blockers. Okay, he's gonna start sacking stuff, which is fine. Resolve. It's fine, resolve. So I have 11 damage and he can go to 11 HP. Does he have his own combat trick? A restoration magic would ruin me. Let's see. Okay. The Gyot's still gonna kill me, so it's like, you know, whatever. This might even not be optimal. Maybe I should have killed the Gyot and then waited. But they probably could have killed me with the train eventually. Did make the interesting decision not to sack everything he had. It's interesting. Okay, let's hope he doesn't draw anything. He can go to 5-2, so I have to double lock it again. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Aye, that's also a nightmare. What you gonna do? Gives it Pronto, maybe? It's probably still just better on the Gyot. Yeah. Oh, I have to triple block him, don't I? Which I can't even do. Because, yeah, it's 6. For some reason, I thought it was 5. Okay. Just that, then. Yeah, that gives me a 1-1, so I'll do it. Okay, this game's slow and grindy, and I'm taking ages. Kind of any removal would just be perfect. Oh, the world's worst card that does nothing for me. Okay. What's the play? Do I even have any more towns? I think I don't. I'll do this just to thin my deck, but... I mean, there's so much stuff that could have saved me. Past the blockers, just this. To be fair, there's stuff in my deck that could still save this. Sure, I'll take a planes. My turn. Do I just sack the armor? Probably. Okay, worst game ever. I'm sacking the armor because I'm scared I won't have... It buys me an extra turn. Kind of. He could have swung with these probably and started like, no. I need like a fight on. Rinoa. Rinoa maybe. Probably does nothing, honestly. Probably just chump this once again. And then this can block a few things. Hold these lands, make him think I have something. Maybe, make him scared. This game was doomed at like turn 3, and I've just been dragging it on. Oof. Come on. It's winnable though. 1 removal spell and a couple of non-trash cards. A Squall could even win me the game, potentially. Okay, that's not really much of a problem. Yeah, it is a bit of a problem. I have to... Do I have to double block that, really? Is it for the... Until your next turn? Until your next turn. So if he has like... Okay, so I can just chump here. And then double block here. Oh, he kills... Yeah, I have to do... I think I have to do this, and I think I'm dead anyway. I'm probably... I was dead 10 years ago, just kill me. Why can't he kill me? Rinoa, you did nothing. Okay, Rat survives. MVP Rat. Okay, I'm tempted to concede. Oh, no. Does Squall do anything? He dies to the Giat. The rat can chump again. I guess the rat can chump again. If the rat's chumping, may as well do this now. Play a planes just in case, and then pass my turn. Just kill me! Just do it! Yeah, this guy's annoyingly weak. Red, black, white. Interesting. Interesting deck. I can block these. I mean, he might have a trick. Oh, I can't really even block that. Okay, you chump. These do 8, so I just have to pick one of them. I have to kill you. Which means I'm down to 1 HP and have no creatures. Yeah, it's over. I just want to see... I mean, it's over, it's over. What do I draw? It's over, it's over. I want to see the draw, though. Okay, capital C. You would have been nice earlier. Okay, horrible game. Not because... our deck played horribly, but because I think he got like a winning combo and then just... He took 10 years to grind it out of me. Ugh. Bad game. But 1-1. Deck's still good, I believe. I mean, what I was saying about earlier about card advantage cards, though, really applies to that game, where it's like, if I had a bunch of card draw, if I had a bunch of, like, you know, top of my deck fixing stuff like Resentful Revelation, all of a sudden that game's not too bad, because I'm just like, instead of playing rats and stuff every turn and chumping, I'm in a position where I can like actually just play good stuff. Even if I lose like a turn of tempo, I can make sure the top of my deck's not trash. Okay, perfect lands. Got a rat on turn 2. A Zaz on turn 4. A Gallicat if we want. Okay. Don't like this, but the Gallicat blocks it nicely. Could Slash of Light it. I mean, the cat's probably the better answer, and then Slash of Light it. Worst case scenario. Zaz and Rinoa. This is a great curve for me. My opponent's curved perfectly so far. Yeah, that's perfect curve from my opponent. I've had a pretty perfect curve too. I'm happy to lose. Yeah, okay. I could have held back for the 1-1, but maybe you wanted the trades. I can Slash of Light either of these, so that's not a nightmare. But okay, that's nice that he doesn't have anything. He's got a lot of blue mana up, so that makes me want to... There's a what? Okay. feel like I have to Slash of Light the Pixie. He could have counter magic, so be it. And I would rather get Zaz down and let him counter magic the Slash. Yeah, he has counter magic. Or Dreams of Laguna. Either way, it's all good. If he lets it die, I can swing. This is Vigilance. Yeah, he's got a Syncopate. That's fine. He doesn't have a way to kill this, because I think he would have used it otherwise. Swinging for 4 would have been like strong, and he would have been able to Surveil, so in that regard, I'm good. I dodged the Zaz getting counter spelled as well, which is also great. I can swing him. These swing against this nicely. Even, I might leave the monk. The rat swings nicely. I can't swing here because he can double block. Do I want to swing the monk's fist? He can counter swing there, but I mean, oh, it's got summoning sickness. Never mind. I'd probably block the 1/1. I want to move the fist anyway, maybe. That's a nightmare card to deal with. He technically has counter magic up. I think I have to play the Zaz anyway into it. It's just a risk I have to take. If it resolves, I win the game probably, maybe. If it doesn't resolve, yeah. I don't think I have any birds, and I think they show up at the front anyway. 1 white. Cool. Now if these swing, I'm in a pretty good spot. I can no longer swing the rat because of the Sahagin. Rinoa is a disgusting card if I can start swinging. Zaz is tricky because it's like, I guess I can put 2 1/1 counters on him. Then double the counters, okay. So I could swing him for 5. Which technically he dies, but it means his entire board's dead. Okay. I think I triple swing, put it on him. It's tough, but I think I have to. Getting rid of his flyers would be nice. And if he doesn't, I can just play Rinoa anyway. Yeah, it's a triple. It's a quintuple block. Quintuple? No, it's a triple. What am I saying? That looks good to me. Okay. Rinoa can come down. Yeah. Okay, Rinoa becomes disgusting now. He has to keep the Sahagin back, and I'm not sure that's enough. I have fight-ons in my deck, so potentially he can come back. Ooh, that's disgusting. That's nasty. Jesus Christ. This is also nasty. She can't attack alone though. So if I attack, she does 4. I could kill the Kuja and then give the Galakat the attack. Which makes me kind of want to go like this more. I think killing the Kuja is necessary. The Sahagin's whatever. Okay. Could have probably got Squall down instead, but who knows? He's got mana up. I could have moved the Monk's Fist also. Okay, that's just annoying. I could have predicted that. Swing the rat, get a token. This does 2 more in the future. Nah. Nah, 1 attack. Let's put this on her, even though there's a risk she gets killed. This is a hard thing to get around, the Kuja. If I put in Squall, he just gives me double strike on one creature. It's not that great. Rinoa can give me +6. It's awkward. These have anti-synergy. Okay, that's rough. This is perfect though. Becomes a 4/3, and it's doing 8 per turn. He could have counter magic, but whatever. Next to combat. Okay. Okay, interesting. He probably wanted to save that for when this is actually converted and could do a lot of damage. Okay, he's gonna need some answers. He's also in a pickle where he can't swing because my board's so wide. It's annoying. He's just doing it for the surveil. I can chump. The Castle God's good because I get a 1/1 anyway. Keeps my board nice and wide. He needs an answer, right? Because if he can't block the cat, he's in a very tough spot. Okay, he converts. Okay, how many blockers does he have? 4. Okay, what's this do? Gets another turn. Interesting. Okay, that is annoying. The fact he got there is brutal. He needs to kill the cat. Squall then can't really do much. I can jump into Rinoa. Rinoa's doing... Okay, thank God. Okay, he didn't have the answer, but he was getting close. Like, he surveilled like what? 2? He surveilled 2 and then drew twice. He could have found an answer maybe in those 2 turns. Okay, we go again. 2-1, right, is the record. I like the deck. I think it can trophy. The Giot game was unlucky. I think we can do this. We got this. Ooh. I technically have... So I can get to the rat. The Galacat is rough. And the Squall and the Rinoa, the White Aurus. I'm on the draw. It's like having 2 planes. Would I keep 2 planes? I think this might be a mulligan. Oh, it's rough. I'll probably find black and then I could play this on 6. I can get the token from the rat on the block. That might save me a little bit. Okay. I actually can't play the rat even. But I can play the cat. I think I go planes. This doesn't... Yeah, I go planes. And then... next turn. I could cycle it. It's a huge risk if I don't hit. Okay. Could have counter magic. Would kill my cat. The pixie surviving for ages is going to be a nightmare. I think I don't cycle. The sage is actually not a problem, and it means he can't syncopate me. Yeah, I don't cycle, which is good. I can Galacat now, and then I can rat next turn, worst case. There's not a lot of blue combat tricks. He has white, so he has You're Not Alone. He has Slash of Light. Oof. Okay. I can bring the cat and the rat back with Squall, so it's not horrible. All this surveilling is gonna get me killed though. I can do this for 2. Or I can get Zach down. Should have mulliganed in hindsight. 1 card, I get the Aura Sight. 2 cards, I get 2 lands, I get the side quest. 2 flyers, it's brutal. He's not doing a lot of damage, which is nice. Oh, horrible. Would I take black? I think it has to be black. Even though it screws my Rinoa. Eventually, this is better. Okay. Oof. I'm okay on the ground, and I have enough removal to maybe fix the air. Man, this surveilling is... I mean, he hasn't surveilled anything yet, but still. You can give it vigilance, you can give it damage. Screws me a lot. Ooh, I'm dead in a turn. I can Aura Sight, which isn't the end of the world. Okay. It's gonna be really hard to stabilize. I have to get rid of the cat first, and then the pixie second. And I'll have enough to... I might not even have enough to side quest. I can't attack. Horrible. Whenever you surveil, draw a card. Okay. Okay. I'll be able to stabilize now, maybe? 1 mana? Dead on board. I could do this into a Galacat, but I can't afford it. Should I have done this last turn? No, maybe. No way to fight a flyer. Yeah, okay. I think also by getting both side quests is rough. I needed 2 black mana. I would have only had 1. Yeah. Ooh. I wonder if mulliganing is correct there. Cycling the land isn't the capital city. Was it a greedy keep? I didn't even get the rat down on 2. I misunderstood it, or I wasn't thinking properly. I got the Galacat down, but he had removal. So normally it wasn't too bad. Ilmeg Pixie's just solid. It's Ilmeg into a Galacat and then I'm struggling for lands is always going to be bad. Couldn't play the Rinoa, so that was kind of dead in my hand anyway. Probably was a mulligan in hindsight. But then again, if I got all lands, it would have been a great start. I guess that's always the case if you have a 2-lander, so... Probably was just a mulligan. I'm being a bit greedy. Okay, this is a keep. This is an easy keep. I've rat into rat, worst case, but rat into Shinra, best case. I can cycle this if I get loads of lands. Would like a plains, but not necessarily need one. Couldn't play the Rufus anyway, so I'd rather do this. I'm gonna swing. Oh, this is it's not even the capital city. I should have got this down actually. That's my bad. I was thinking it was the one that you could cycle. That's my bad. Probably... Okay. But now, actually, well, it turned out well, because I can do this. Arguably, it might have been better to do the dwarf. Yeah, I should have dwarfed and then got this down because it enters tapped. And that way, I would have been able to side quest for sure next turn. But this isn't a huge problem. It can't block anything I have, really. So I'm good playing. I'm just good playing stuff for now. He needs something with more than 2 health to really do anything. I could get the Phantom Train down. Or the Castle Guard. I want the green. I feel like he has some... I'm just going to swing and see what he does first. Putting the train down first would have been nice because I could have sacked something that was going to die to like a combat trick. So that's the argument for putting train down first. Train's good in case he has like yeah, if he has a fire magic actually. Yeah, you could fire magic here, couldn't he? Okay, so he doesn't have fire magic. Let's fight on. Ooh, that's slow. That does nothing. Oh, his hand's awful, isn't it? We go in for 6. Could go in for 7. But yeah, go in for 6. My turn. I think I just play Rinoa and swing. Or swing first and then play Rinoa. He could still have the fire magic, but the train kind of solves that issue. Rinoa kind of plays around it also. Holding the side quest back is good because of the rats. You won't know I have like uses for these tokens. Yeah, I think he just flooded and had nothing. That's why he had to fight on his 2/2 flyer. Okay, we had a bad one, we had a good one. They're the bad one. Maybe it was just an easy mulligan we could have avoided. Okay, what we at? 3-2. Not horrible. We pretty much break even on 4 wins. Once you include the gems you get from the packs, it ends up being... You get about 1,460 on average. And it's 1,500 for the entry. So we're pretty much broken even if we win this one. It's getting towards the end of the set or the format, so these queue times are getting a bit longer. Beginning of the format, they're crazy fast. Okay. Okay. Just combat tricks and spells. I'll keep it, but I don't like it. Shimmer's my first playable on free. Okay, could get this down for green. We're not playing anything yet. Yeah, it would just be a green. Could have been a white in case of wanting to play 2 white cards. Okay, Garland. My turn. I'm going to play the Shinra. I'd probably just take the block. I have a fight on, so there's stuff I could bring back. He's not going to give me a block. Oof. Oof. Okay, fight on, and then I would like the Rufus. And I kind of want the Shinra over the Zac, honestly. Zac's playable straight away, though. Oh, do I have the opportunity to be slow? Probably not. This gives my Slash of Light more stuff to hit. Though this is pretty killable. No blocks. No blocks. Ah, that's a nightmare. Okay. Do I have any other plays? Not really, no. I just have to hope he can't remove my Shinra twice. Or, oh no, if he has it once, actually. Okay, past the blockers. If I pop him to do that, he can respond with like a fire magic. Thunder magic, sorry. I think I just let him kill my Shinra if he wants to. Okay. Force him to use the card if he really wants to. Yeah, he was thinking I would sack it, but it was too dangerous. He could kill this now, but he might have not had anything, honestly, so my turn. Ooh. Rinoa's 5. Squall's decent because I can keep him alive from the Zac. Can't get the world map down, but okay. Eventually I can Slash of Light this. I can kill both of these. If he has a Thunder Magic, I'm doomed. Past the blockers. I pretty much just have to, right? Oh, Thunder Magic, and it's GG's. Sephiroth's Intervention, same thing. Makes my Slash of Light trash again. That thing I said earlier about wanting a white source. I can't do slash and thingy. Because I could go rat slash that, and then I can't do You're Not Alone. I just play this out, I think. Oh, I'm going to take a lot of damage. Could I have played around that better? I really couldn't. I mean, it's a Sephiroth's intervention. It was always going to get me. 1 for 1 at least. Probably letting the Tomberry through wasn't a problem. Yeah. I think I was too scared of taking, like... Okay, he must have a... He must have something crazy. Oh, he's got a Vincent's, right? And he's just going to pop me for 7. Okay. The rare opera love song. Yeah, he kills me. Yeah, I guess blocking had to happen, so it was inevitable. I kind of had to play that way, I think. I hope I didn't make any mistakes. Cool, 3 and 3. Kind of sad. I think this deck could have gone further. Maybe there were some mistakes along the way. Let's have a quick look at it. Rinoa, she was kind of... She never really came, like, did anything. I think she was cuttable. Squall's great, but he didn't really get to do anything. The one time we pulled Zaz, he won. One time we pulled Phantom Train and used him, he pretty much won us the game. So I'm a little lower on Squall and Rinoa after this, I feel like. Rufus was great, Shimra's always great. Yeah, I think this deck could have gone 7, it was just unfortunate. Cool, hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye bye.